LadyLucidity ASMR. Hello there. Yes, sorry, excuse the creaky floorboards. This place is a little bit old these days. How can I assist you this evening? Oh wow, okay, so you're looking for a corset for an event. Okay. Tell me about the event you're going to. Wow, that's... Oh wow, I'm actually quite jealous. Yes, sadly I don't get to go out on Halloween very often. I'm usually here in the shop, but that's fine. I can have my own little after party once we close this evening, so it's not too bad. So, welcome to Cat's Corsets. I am Cat. Have you shopped with us before? No? Okay, no worries, my love. So, before we get started, I do have to ask you one question first. Please don't be offended. I have to ask all my customers this. So, have you worn any type of corsetry in the past? Okay. Okay, so not to worry, I can work around that, that's absolutely fine. What you are describing there are what we like to call fashion corsets. Yes, they typically have more plastic in them than metal, so they tend to not give you quite as much as a rigid structure. Yeah. Just for a costume piece. Yeah, exactly. So if you're looking for something that's going to give you shape or a bit more definition, then our corset range will be perfect for you. Yes. So did you have a colour or style in mind to go with your outfit for this occasion? No? Okay. No, that's fine. What I can do is I can show you some of our fabulous styles we've got, some of our customer favourites if you like. Yes, we can go through different styles, fabrics, any add-ons and such. Okay, my lovely. Well, luckily for you, I have my evening free for the moment. It's been very quiet here today, so you're in luck. If you don't mind, obviously with your permission, before we can start looking at the type of corset to pop you into, we do need to take a couple of measurements. Yep, so it'll be just your chest measurement, your natural waist and your hips. Is that okay? Fabulous. Okay, promise I'll be gentle. So yes, this just gives me an idea of what size corset to pop you into. So if you could just hold still there. Fabulous. Okay. Yep, okay. And if you just sort of stand just naturally, yep, that's fine. I'll just okay. So it's about 28, I'd say. Okay. Fab. And then lastly, just the hips. Yep. Okay. Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Yes, that gives me a rough idea of the corset size we will need to pop you into. So, for reference, our corsets and underbusts start from a size 22 inch all the way up to a 44. Yes, so as mentioned, it looks like you're between two sizes, but I think the best for you is going to be a 28 inch. I know that sounds frightening, but not to worry. I have been wearing corsets myself for many years, and I would not have this shop if I didn't know what I was doing, so you're in safe hands, don't worry. Okay, so obviously we have our customer favourites behind us. These are just a handful of styles that my regular clients like to buy. Yep, so before we get started on that, I just want to show you very quickly the sort of material that goes into our corsets. Yes, we're very, very proud of our high quality materials here. So, okay. So you'll notice here I've got my little metal rod down here, and this is actually an example of the spiral boning that goes into each and every one of our corsets. Yep. So as an example, this is what it looks like. So you can see it's got all these interlocking rings, yeah? Okay. So because it's steel, it's very, very hard wearing and strong, but the way it's put together, it's also very flexible as well. Yes, so most of our corsets will either come with 8 or 12 bones in them to keep their shape, whilst giving you the flexibility and comfort that we like to provide. Yes, there is nothing worse, my love, than popping on a corset that is just solid and is digging in and hurts you in all the wrong places. That is not what you want, especially for someone as new to corsetry as you are. Yes, I wouldn't put you in anything that rigid or painful, but I promise. I think for you, I would start you off with some flexi boning and work upwards. Okay. So, tell me a bit about the garment that you're wearing to this event. Oh, very nice. Was that custom made for you? Okay. Wow, I can just picture it already. It sounds beautiful. Okay, so that gives me a kind of an idea, but we'll go through some styles and you can say yay or nay. So let's just start with the basics. Okay. Let's go for these two, I think. Okay, my lovey. Sorry about that squeaky floor again. Really must get that fixed. So, this is one of our more basic underbusts. So, an underbust does exactly what it says on the tin. It literally sits just under your chest line. Yes, and it does have this really nice curved shape to it, and you'll notice as I show you some of our other underbusts that the bottom can sometimes be flat or pointed or elongated, which is called a long line underbust. Yes, for those lovely tall people. Yes, so I think this style will be good for you though. It's got a good length on it for your sort of torso. This one is just a standard black with our fastenings and this lovely black kind of baroque sort of finish to it. Just slightly metallic, very, very subtle, so very classy and elegant over any outfit. And so this one is laced up at the back with our standard cotton lacing. Yes, we like to make sure that there's extra length on there, so you can obviously adjust it to how wide or narrow you want to close at the back. And each of our corsets also have a built-in modesty panel. So for example, if you fancied wearing it a bit looser one evening, you could have, say, a 1 or a 2-inch gap, and the nice panel of fabric behind it would be the modesty panel to cover the back part. Yes, they are removable, so if you did want to wear this with a brighter dress or a top underneath, then that would obviously show through and be a nice contrast. So yes, they're very good and versatile. So what do you think of this one? Good start? Maybe something a bit more, okay. Not to worry. So this one is a customer favourite. They do sell a lot of these. So this is again a standard straight cut underbust, and this one is in a plush velvet. I know, I just love velvet. It's just so soft to the touch, really nice. And again, this is in a standard midnight black, but we do have a variety of different velvet colours. We have sort of your bottle greens, your midnight blues, and your dark reds and such. But you can't really go wrong with classic black. Yes, and again we have our standard lacing, very robust, with a little bit of give and extra long lacing. Yeah. So what do you think of this one? Okay, fair enough. So I'm just going to pop those two there. Just to let you know, we do have a buy one get one half price offer on at the moment. So if you wanted to go for 2, you could have your plainer, more classic looking corsets or underbusts, and then something a bit jazzier. So yeah, just something to bear in mind, but we'll carry on for now. Okay, so let's have a little look. Let's try this one. Okay, so again, our standard underbust. This one has a slight hip curve to it, so really accentuates that waist and those hips. This one is a cotton with this really nice intricate sort of star detailing on it. Yes, it's really lovely, isn't it? So this one is obviously sort of more a bit jazzed up with the pattern. Yeah, and the pattern does go all the way to the back. You've got your little swirls and your little nebulas and such, and again with your standard lacing as well. Okay. So this one is actually in your size if you wanted to try it. Okay, yep, sure. I can just get that off for you. Okay. So this one is the 28. Yep. So with our corset sizing, I know some shops they do advise to go down 2 inches from your natural waist size to get that hourglass effect, but with our corsets you don't need to do that. We literally take your waist measurement size, your chest and your hip size, and the corset does all the work. Yeah, so although your waist is a 28, which is what this corset is, once you pull it in, that will give you those sort of 2 or 3 inches. So there's no need to worry about that. I like to keep it simple. So, okay. Right, let's just undo this. Okay. This one is particularly comfortable. It does have inbuilt hip pads at the side for extra comfort, so you can wear it all evening. Okay, my lovely, so if you just want to just turn around for me. Fabulous. Okay, I'm just going to pop this on you. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to tighten those laces, okay? Okay. Now you tell me if it gets too uncomfortable for you, okay? I don't want to hurt you. Okay. How's that feeling? You good? Okay. Okay. That's actually looking really nice on you. Yep. It's a very flattering style. Okay, so yep, if you want to just turn back around for me. Yeah, how does that feel? You like the feel of that one? I thought you might, just because it's got those inbuilt pads at the side as well, so it just sits really nicely on your hips. Okay. Yep, and the top's looking good as well. Yeah. Can you sort of wiggle around in it? Okay, fabulous. So we'll just take that one off. All right. Okay. That's good. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Yep. Okay. Fabulous. So, a little tip, if you do obviously end up purchasing from us today. So the way we like to store corsets when they're not hanging up on display is to actually roll them. So I'll just show you an example. If you just take your corset and then not too tightly, just gently roll it in on itself. Okay, and then you can always use your excess strings to kind of wrap around it. So what this does is, because it's all tightly wound together, it keeps your bones in your corset nice and flat and together. Yes, you definitely don't want to shove these into a drawer sort of willy-nilly. They tend to keep much longer this way, okay? So we'll have that one as a maybe. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous. So are there any behind me that take your fancy? Yeah, sure. Okay. I thought you might have your eye on that one, so okay. So this one is definitely a statement piece. We actually just got this one in a few days ago on order, so this is the only one we have in stock at the moment, but obviously if it does get popular, we will order more in for you. Yes, so this one is a tad bit longer, and you can see it does have the curve down there. It has this beautiful embellishment on it. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it is a purple silk with gold embellishments and a gold zip at the front. Yes, so this is more of a performance and dance piece, I would say. So let me just take that off there a minute. I'll just show you what it's like. Okay. Just put that on there. Okay. Okay. So obviously it does open up, and it's got the black lining inside. So it does obviously have the zip, which is a lot different to our other fastenings. So potentially easier to get on and off. Okay. Yes, it's really gorgeous, isn't it? I just love this sort of beading detail on it. And then if I just flip it around to the back, the lacing on this is actually a purple ribbon, which is just something a little bit special. And then it has the gold rivets as well. Okay, so this one is a little bit pricier. It is still in the buy one get one half price offer, but this one is around sort of £80 to £100 more than the ones I've shown you previously. There's a lot of work that's gone into this corset, so just to bear that in mind. Did you want to try it on in case? No. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I would say this is more for somebody who has probably been worn, or should I say wearing corsetry for a while, or is someone that is a performer. Yes, this one does have the 12 spiral bones rather than 8 as well. Yep, so it's a little bit more sturdy, I guess you could say. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So I'll just pop it back up there in case you change your mind, alright? So, shall we take a look at some of our full corsets? Okay. Okay, so you mentioned that the outfit that you're wearing to this event does have some lace paneling on it. Okay, so I thought this would be a really nice addition. So if you can see the lace detail on here, this is a violet silk corset, full corset, so it does come over your chest, and it has this beautiful black overlay on it. Yes, our standard fastenings, and at the back this one is laced with a black ribbon. It also has this really nice piping detail at the top and at the bottom as well, and where the bones are you've got this lovely lace as well. Yes, a lot of corset designs tend to have something along the boning structure. It just makes you look longer, elongates the body, very slimming. Would you like to try this? Yeah, okay. I thought you might. This is actually one of my favourites as well. Okay, so this one has the full cup feature. Yes, that's totally fine. We can pop it over the top of your t-shirt. That is no problem. Okay. Okay, my lovey. So again, you just want to turn around for me. Fabulous. Okay, so let's just adjust this one. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, and again, just tell me if it starts to get painful or uncomfortable for you. Okay. Fab. Okay. Just adjust that at the top. Okay. So how are we feeling in that one? More comfortable than the other one you tried on? About the same? Okay. Yes, so this one obviously being a full cup corset would go over anything that is on the chest part. So obviously if you're wearing a dress or a top or anything on top, it will cover that. So just to bear that in mind. But it's a really good shape. The sweetheart neckline is really nice. Okay. Okay, let's just undo that for you. Okay. So, have you got somebody to help you into your corset on the night? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a good friend. Okay. Fab, there we go. So, I'm just going to roll that one up and pop it to the side. So, any others that you like the look of? Yep, so we've got our purple one behind here that's very similar to the one I've just showed you. You want to take a look? Okay. Okie dokie. So, you'll notice this one is going to feel heavier on, and that's because this one has the 12 boning again, and also the material is lined as well, so it's a more weighty, heavy corset, I would say. Okay, so it's got this beautiful detailing again, like a lace overlay. And then you've got your strings at the back. Okay. So very similar to the one you've just tried on. Comfort wise it will be probably about the same, it will just feel heavier. Nope, that's absolutely fine. If you prefer the first one, that's fine. Okay. So I'm just going to show you this underbust because it is part of our sale range. So if you're interested, I can do you a deal on it today. And it's still got that detailing that I think you'd like. So this one is a silk underbust, and it has this beautiful sort of pointed detail. Yes, so it's a gorgeous shape, lovely pattern, this sort of oriental like silk pattern. Okay. Not so sure? Okay, no worries, my love. I'll just go grab the ones that we tried on and you can have a little look go if you like. Okay, alright. Okay, so I've got the star underbust and the lace one, and we didn't try on the two black ones, did we? No, okay, no worries. Okay, which one were you liking more, the velvet or the brocade? The velvet, okay. Okay. Alright, you know what to do. Spin round. Okay. Fabulous. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm just going to straighten that bit out a little bit. Okay. How does that feel? You really like that one? Yes, like I said, you can't go wrong with classic black, and the velvet just makes it look so much more luxurious and expensive. Yeah. You want to take that one? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let me just grab that off of you. Good choice. Okay. Very, very beautiful. Okay, let me just roll that up for you so it's safe. And did you want to take advantage of our offer today with the buy one get one half price? You would? Fabulous. So which other one did you have in mind? The star one? Yeah, okay. And so was it this one? Wonderful. Okay. So my lovey, a little bit of corset care. Obviously you can replace the strings in them, but they should last you at least 5 years, these ones, if they're kept in good condition. Make sure to keep your corsets in a nice cool dry place, not somewhere where there's a lot of moisture, because obviously clothing and moisture do not mix. It will get mouldy and smelly and you don't want that. So yes, to keep your corsets going for many years, just make sure you pop them somewhere nice and cool and dry. I like to keep mine in really nice big boxes. Yes, what I do is I pop mine in a box rolled up, and then I pop a couple of layers of tissue paper underneath and on top, and that stops any moisture getting in. Okay. Alright, my lovely, so I'm so happy that you came in to see me this evening. I hope you enjoy your corsets and come back and show me your fabulous pictures from your evening. Alright, my love, so I'm just going to take those over to the register for you and we can get you all rung up, alright? Alright, my lovey, I'll see you in a minute.